気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
高いところに行けば声が遠くまで届くのね。
休むことも大事だけど、気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。休むことも大事だけど、気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
Iya cok, sore bukan frame kerja ini ya guys kan. Ada berapa? Aku ngeframe kan? Lama. Bisa 23 baca. Woi, jangan. Woi, di sini. Jadi
休むことも大事だけど気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
もう一度お試しください。
Halo. Korea iya. Password. TV. Iya. Gue kadang nggak jasa. Kalau harga lebih ya 2, 3 ya pun kalau lebih boleh nama ya pada sampai dong.
無駄な努力をやめたら。無礼者。無駄な努力をやめたら。に足らないわ。降参しなさい。
Alam.
無駄な努力をやめたら、その命いただいたわ。Bikin buku makan batu bara pasti
respon. Oke. Masakin amat. Upgrade PC tertutup. Kayaknya gue ada master pas.
Ya. Set.
Di pulau. Yang penting
お城が買えるほど貴重な骨董品でも、人が得る快楽はそれを手にしたほんの一瞬だけよ。
Lama angkat sana ini itu ini kan yang game sampai ini apa aja, woi.
任せてください。何でも私にお任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。
Dari mana? Kecil. Ada iklan. Pas aja. File. Tidak. Prosesornya rata. Genshin 52 menit. Kalau gini kan nyobain terjang aku prosesor gue di musik mana ya
助けが必要な方がいるはずです。
諦めなさい。いや
feel like nggak mau lagi kalau dia rhythm jangan lupa diambil nanti langsung hidup. Buat dong. Kok gua? Bisa gua sih. Belum ada elemen apa itu. Ini buat rosaria tapi elemennya rosaria. Lumayan.
They said,
Oke, aja.
don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right. Look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to
Max,
stay quiet. Gonna
tahan lagi.
all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes.
Berhenti dan ada di
Until you break down.
dia rusak terus
Until you break down.
kita ada
They said, be meek. Look beneath
Cũng
the
bình
bed
tĩnh mà
before
vẫn
you go to sleep. Keep on, I'll shine.
kamu hampir ya
Get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle.
kalau
I'm
masih
trying to
berapa sih
hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay
3
quiet.
menit ya
All this
oke
began. Just start
23 menit buat nobar suka dong yun di
Until you break down.
dan kalau sama api aja kali masih untuk tengah sih salah
Ramadan ini kamu mau ngasih apa nih buat orang?
kalau
Sama
ya seperti itu
santai bersantai. Carinya di Jagan Ramadan Sale. Pilihannya banyak dan ada diskon hingga 90%. Cashback tiap hari juga gratis ongkir.
agak bisa benar keras
Bonus dadakan tiap hari. Buruan beli.
nah kebaikan
全力攻撃だ
ini soalnya banyak kan
perlindungan, melindungi sumber, proteksi mineralnya,
Supaya
untuk jaga sumbangan Ramadan.
harus bayar Spotify dulu. Bentar. Gue malah agak iklan pula. Enggak ada. Banyak.
無駄な時間を過ごしてると仕事が終わらないのよ。ふむふむ。
Dan untuk musik kan ya. Oh ini iklan coy. Ada iklan sama.
冒険も商売もチャンスは一瞬なの。 無駄な時間を過ごしてると仕事は終わらないわよ。休むことも大事だけど気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。ふむふむ。無駄な時間を過ごしてると仕事が終わらないわよ。ふむふむ。休むことも大事だけど気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。ふむふむ。ふむふむ。休むことも大事だけど気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。ふむふむ。 休むことも大事だけど、気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。休むことも大事だけど、気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
ふむふむ。
冒険も商売もチャンスは一瞬なの。
ふむふむ。
休むことも大事だけど、気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
ふむふむ。
冒険も商売もチャンスは一瞬なの。無駄な時間を過ごしてると仕事が終わらないわよ。
ふむふむ。
Once upon a time, two twins traveled together throughout the universe. But one day, their path was blocked, and they were separated by an unknown god.
Ether!
Lumine!
And now, the two of them are finally reunited in the Genshin Impact version 1.5 special program!
Yay! Welcome, everybody. I'm Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler Ether in Genshin Impact.
Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, and I voice the female traveler, Lumine.
It's so great that we're together for this program, especially since our characters finally had a chance to meet in version 1.4.
I know, tell me about it. I'm so glad that they invited me to the show. I've always been super curious about what it's like to do a special program. It always looked like you and Karina were having so much fun in the previous ones.
Hey, that's what the special program's all about. And today certainly won't be an exception, as we are joined by Keith Silverstein.
Dun-da-da.
Oh, I like the trumpet there. Very nice. Hi, everybody. My name's Keith Silverstein, and I voice Zhang Li, consultant for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor in Genshin Impact.
Yes, Mr. Zhang Li himself, who, spoiler alert, is really Morax. That's right, the Geo-Archon widely respected as Rex Lapis, the god of contracts himself. Whew, talk about a list of titles.
And that is exactly why I leave the introductions to you, Zach.
Honestly, it's so hard to express how much we love your performance in the game, Keith. And by we, I obviously mean myself and a lot of other players.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
It is really an honor to play a role that's loved by so many, myself included, of course. And come on, how exciting is this? I'm so excited that I'm doing a version preview with you guys. This is going to be great.
Yeah, so why don't we take a quick moment to thank our viewers for joining us today and for their amazing support of Genshin Impact.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, big thank you to the entire Genshin Impact community. Thanks for your love and support.
So, Keith, what do you think of Genshin Impact so far?
Well, we all know it's an amazing game. I mean, right off the bat, it's beautiful. You know, the graphics, the character design, everything. But the thing that really has blown me away has really been just the fan base. Just that this game is so popular worldwide, and I mean, it's such an honor to be a part of something like that.
Totally agree. I've loved interacting with the fan base myself, and currently I'm still on the grind. I just love the gameplay, the graphics are absolutely beautiful, and I also love playing the game on my phone whenever I can't get to my PC.
Okay, so here's a question, Zach. What have you enjoyed the most in version 1.4 so far?
Ooh, you know, it's so tough because I love all the mini-games, but I think my favorite one is Ballads of Breeze. And I just love getting out my lyre, too, as I travel around Teyvat and play my random little songs.
That sounds pretty cool.
Sharing my musical genius.
Well, let's not go too far there, Zach. I mean, I'm sure you're good and all, but genius?
Yeah, I'm sure you're great.
Anyways, I believe many of our viewers are waiting to hear more about what's in store for version 1.5. So why don't we start things off with a quick overview?
Sounds great.
Take it away, Zach.
You got it. In version 1.5, we'll have some brand new characters, several cool new monsters, and various special events. We'll also have an all-new feature to explore. And as always, there will be some optimizations and adjustments to our overall gaming experience.
Wow, very nice.
Aside from all the new content, Genshin Impact is also having its native release for PlayStation 5 on April 28th, the same day version 1.5 comes online, so that's definitely exciting.
Totally! It's great news for our PlayStation 5 players out there.
Yeah, we'll get a first glimpse of version 1.5 from the trailer. But before we get to that, I'd like to remind our viewers that we'll be giving away redemption codes throughout the stream.
In terms of Primo Gems, we have Primo Gems.
Yeah, and just remember that they might appear at any time during the show, so be sure to stick around for those. Okay, now let's take a first look at the official trailer for Genshin Impact version 1.5, Beneath the Light of Jadeite.
If it is fated, we will meet again.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
This is I,
SUDAH, forged of elemental crystal. The enraged earth will not absolve you! Ah! You stand upon your tomb.
Quake! There is a fine line between good and evil.
This is order. It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me. So here lies the wisdom of the gods. To dust!
Hey, wait a minute. Does this count as martial arts? Ready for trial. Incinerate! Breath of the flame! Inadmissible evidence! Well, I guess I've mastered both the pen and the sword.
People tell me that if I just spoke more softly, others may find it easier to forgive me. But the only reason they think that way is because they've never been branded a pariah before.
I condemn you! Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye! Vengeance will be mine!
This Serenity Pot is all yours now.
Pausing. Siap-siap. Punya rumah baru.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Nggak sabar mencuri. Sudah tidak sabar mencuri. Bukan tanggal 23. Buat kapan? Oh, buat gagalnya event cuy. Main pakai ngumpet dong. Gitu. Melalui master. Serius. Aktifat apa aja nih? Fisikal HP. Oh, kok ada fisikal lagi gitu? Hah? Kok ada fisikal lagi sih? Boleh ke email gara-gara aktifat.
Wow, there was a lot going on in that trailer. It looks like Zhongli is gonna have a new storyline here with a super tough-looking dragon to fight. So be careful out there, Zach.
Hey, I've leveled up a lot since the last version.
Uh-huh.
This dragon's got nothing on me.
Yeah, sure, Zach. You really expect us to believe that?
Personally, I'm excited for these new characters. They look super cool.
Yeah, and that sounds like a solid place to start, so why don't I begin by introducing the new characters first?
Sounds good to me.
Voice actingnya keren cuy.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
Introducing our new playable character, Eula, captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company. She carries a cryovision and elegantly wields her frosty claymore.
Yeah, the way she handles her weapon is truly amazing. Like, she even did a cartwheel with her sword. No wonder she's called the Spindrift Knight.
Yeah, her combat style really stands out.
Forget fighting. Her style is more like dancing or gymnastics.
Seriously, she doesn't move like other claymore wielders at all. Her motions are way lighter and more fluid.
Perhaps that's a result of the training passed down through her aristocratic bloodline.
Oh, she's a descendant of the family that was once overthrown by the Knights of Favonius, right?
Mm-hmm, that is correct.
Ooh, I'm sensing a complex backstory here. Now the question comes, why would she be serving in the Knights of Favonius?
I don't know. For revenge? Maybe. I don't know.
Well, yes and no. Although Eula often talks about taking revenge on others, she doesn't seem to mean it for real. As strange as it sounds, it's just her own way of expressing care for other people. Let's have a look at her skills, shall we?
Yes, please.
With her elemental skill, Ice Tide Vortex, Eula slashes swiftly, dealing cryo damage. However, her elemental skill has different effects depending on whether you tap or hold the skill button.
Ooh, interesting. Tell us more.
Yeah.
When tapping the elemental skill, Eula gains a stack of Grimheart by hitting an opponent. Grimheart increases Eula's defense and resistance to interruption.
Sounds cool for a claymore wielder. What will happen if we hold her elemental skill then?
I was hoping you would ask that. When the skill is held, Eula consumes the stacks of Grimheart, and surrounding opponents will have their physical resistance and cryo resistance decreased. Now, each stack of Grimheart consumed will be converted into an Ice World brand that deals cryo damage to nearby opponents.
Ooh, I'm loving her Grimheart mechanic already.
Yeah, me too.
Eula's Elemental Burst, Glacial Illumination, deals cryo damage to nearby opponents and creates a Lightfall sword that follows her around for a certain duration. When her own normal attacks, Elemental Skill and Elemental Burst deal damage to opponents, they will charge the Lightfall sword until it explodes violently once its duration ends.
An explosive icy sword. Wow. That seems almost like a contradiction. I mean, ice that explodes? It's like mixing opposites.
Right? But it's somehow fitting for her character, you know? A noble heir who joins the family's arch-enemy, who moves elegantly but causes violent explosions, who manipulates cryo element but is called the Spindrift Knight. She's full of contradictions.
Nice, Sarah. That's pretty deep.
Thanks.
Hey, why don't we take a look at our next new playable character in version 1.5?
Sounds good.
Need a cure for insomnia? Let me read you the history of the development of Liyue's legal system. None of my friends have ever lasted longer than 20 minutes.
The other new playable character in version 1.5 is Yenfei, a legal advisor active in Liyue Harbor. She's a catalyst wielder and holds a pyrovision. Interestingly enough, she happens to be part illuminated beast.
Oh, just like Ganyu.
Exactly.
So, are those two sticks on her head her version of horns, or are they more like antlers?
Wait, I thought those were her pigtails, no?
No, Zach, not at all.
Oh.
No, those are the symbol of her illuminated beast heritage.
Okay, so question. Would that mean she knows Rex Lapis then? Or would she be bound by a contract with Morax in some way?
You mean like as a legal advisor for the god of contracts?
That would be quite the big title, but yeah, something like that?
Even Morax doesn't have command of all the illuminated beasts. Yenfei is one of the few that didn't sign a contract with him.
Oh, why is that?
She was born in a peaceful era. Therefore, there was no need for her to fight in any cruel wars like her predecessors. Interestingly, as a free illuminated beast, she's put herself in a profession where her job is to interpret laws and help others deal with conflicts and disputes.
Okay, so her work is all related to contracts, right? Because I know I saw some sort of gigantic pyro stamp slamming down when she attacks. You know, like the kind of thing you'd see used to stamp a contract?
Mm-hmm. You are correct. Both her normal attack, her elemental skill signed edict, and her elemental burst done deal grant her scarlet seals, which decrease Yenfei's stamina consumption. But these scarlet seals are not the big seal you saw.
Oh, so the scarlet seals must have been all those little red markings floating around her.
That's right. When she uses her charged attack, Yenfei consumes all scarlet seals, which in turn increase her charged attack's area of effect and damage.
Oh, so that's what I saw.
It sure was. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that Eula and Yenfei have some special connections to one another.
What would a night in Mondstadt have to do with a legal advisor in Liyue Harbor?
Sounds like a mystery.
Yes, indeed. One which the travelers will get to discover on their own.
Leave it to me.
Rude. Leave it to us.
Oh, yeah, right. Us.
Right.
Oh, you two. And that's all the latest we have on the new characters.
Wait a minute. Didn't you forget something?
I don't think so. You know, I have a pretty good memory, Zach.
Zach was gonna ask where we'll get to pull these adorable new characters from, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that, all in good time. Right now seems to be a good time for us to give away our first redemption code.
Oh, now?
Like I said, you never know when they'll appear.
Precisely. The first code will be unearthed in 3, 2, 1.
It seems only fitting to collect some rewards before we talk about event wishes in version 1.5.
Yeah.
All right. I know you guys are anxious to hear more. In version 1.5, the two 5-star characters Zhongli and Eula will appear successively in their own separate event wishes.
Many of the players have been waiting for Zhongli's return, and it's finally happening!
The players have been waiting. I've been waiting. Okay, to elaborate, Yenfei will be featured in Zhongli's event wish, Gentry of Hermitage. The exact dates and durations for the event wishes will be officially announced later. Aside from the new characters, a new 5-star weapon and 2 sets of new artifacts will also be released in version 1.5.
Ooh, very cool.
That new claymore looks pretty ornate. It sort of reminds me of the 5-star bow Elegy for the End from version 1.4.
Oh, good observation. Now, this new 5-star claymore is called Song of Broken Pines, and it has a physical damage bonus.
It has quite a poetic name, too. I wonder if it belongs to the same series as Elegy for the End.
Perhaps, and there may even be a hidden story behind them.
Ooh, I already feel a story coming! You know, whenever Keith even mentions the word story, I just want to break out the popcorn.
I know exactly what you mean. Let me guess, it's a very epic and long story.
Ah, yes, a very long story.
You guys really have big imaginations, you know that? Look, aside from the weapons, there will be 2 sets of new artifacts for players to collect. Tenacity of the Millilith and Pale Flame.
Ooh, awesome. Where can we get them?
If past updates are any indication, my bet would be that they'll be in a new domain.
And that is correct. The new domain, Ridgewatch, will be available to travelers after the version update. Now, it's located in the mountainous area that connects Mondstadt and Liyue.
Finally, we're getting a teleport waypoint there. That's always been one of the harder areas for players to reach.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people have used their portable waypoints to get there. Now we can save those for some other places.
Now, in addition to the new gear, some new storylines will be released too. After the version 1.5 update, Diona's Hangout event and Act 2 of Noelle's Hangout event will be available for players to enjoy.
Act 2 with Noelle? That is so sweet. I really love the Hangout memory illustrations with Noelle.
Okay, but that's not the only Act 2 we're getting in version 1.5.
Ooh.
Act 2 of Zhongli's story quest will be released in the update as well, followed by Eula's own story quest.
Wow, I already can't wait to see more of Zhongli's storyline. Can you tell us more about what's gonna happen, Keith?
Well, as you saw in the trailer, the dragon Azhdaha, who seems to have some, let's say, history with Zhongli, will be making an appearance in Zhongli's story quest.
Jangan-jangan mana kalau terganggu kan.
A girl standing under a tree mumbling about the awakening of some most awe-inspiring individual. Remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, so
Kalau bisa gimana sih? Tentu banget. Itu resiko pagi tuh. Asli ini Genshin alamat cocok. Alamak, kenapa begini sih? Kok begitu? Apa ya gue ini? Wih, alamak nih, serius nih. Please jangan gini, Bambang.
Okay, all right, Zach, I know you well enough. What are you thinking about over there?
Well, the Abyss Herald we met before was look inside this so-called teapot. For starters, there are 3 different realm layouts for us to choose from: Floating Abode, Emerald Peak,
Kemana ini? Kamu selalu
Wow, Tubby's not a genie?
Okay. I was just thinking, magic lamp, magic teapot. So anyway, how do we increase trust rank with Tubby then?
begitulah.
voice.
Well, I'm a super specific guy.
Anyway, this Serena teapot will be a large personal realm that players may manage. They can take their time considering how to decorate the space and can fill it with the things they like to make it feel like home.
I see. Okay, then let's prepare some Radiant Grade Noctilucous Jade for start.
Too high.
And that's wrong because...
I mean... You know what?